What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are recapping and talking about YouTube boxing. If you've been around this channel for a while, we have covered everything to do with YouTube boxing. I've streamed all the events. I've covered every event that's happened pretty much since the first ever KSI versus Logan Paul fight. And recently we had the Deji Alex Wassabi fight, and so much has happened since that event has ended. I had to make a new video, talk about it and cover it, because there's a lot I'm on board with and there's a lot I'm just like, why the actual fuck is this happening? But before we do that, today's video is brought to you by Manscaped. If you've been around my channel the last year, you know Manscaped always hook me up. The Perfect Package 4.0. This is what they have. You can go pick it up now at manscaped.com. Includes everything you need. Of course, the Lawnmower 4.0. I use this all the time. It's perfect. Has advanced skin-safe technology, so you get reduced nicks and cuts when shaving down there, which is an absolute nightmare. Also, little flashlight so you can shave in the dark. Cordless and waterproof, so you can take it in the shower, less mess. Also comes with ball toner, ball deodorant as well. You know, you don't want to be stanky down there. These things help with that. It's a real thing. You take care of your hygiene everywhere. You have to take care down below, guys. The Perfect Package 4.0 also comes with the weed whacker included, nose hair trimmer. Man, I use this thing religiously, genuinely as well. I'm not even lying when I say this, to clean up my nose hairs. There's nothing worse than going out the house and seeing like a long nose hair, so you just whack it in. Perfect, man, honestly. And yeah, guys, we're only a few months into the new year now. Start it off right, get yourself clean. Use the code Kavos20 at manscaped.com for free international shipping, 20% off. Really helps out the channel. You guys get a great deal on a great package, a Perfect Package 4.0. Look, I've been promoting Manscaped for a long time now. I wouldn't be constantly promoting this company if I didn't use their products and if they didn't work like they were supposed to and were good quality. Kavos20, use that at a discount. And yeah, let's go on with the video. So I want to start on the topic of Deji. Now, Deji uploaded a video to his YouTube channel talking about the fight with Alex Wassabi and making up so many dumb fuck excuses, and ending the video saying apparently Alex barely hit him. I mean, Deji, just shut up. You lost. You got battered, mate. Battered by Alex Wassabi, who was a joke fight, an actual joke fight, and you still lost. The craziest thing is as well, though, is Deji just like doesn't learn. He tweeted this out yesterday. No one is ready for this next chapter. See you guys soon. Wasn't that the exact shit we heard when Deji was training for Alex Wassabi and this whole redemption arc was forming around Deji? It was actually the plot line for the whole event, and it still didn't happen. He then tweets out, use me as an example of someone who consistently takes L's. What was it Deji used to say? No, we don't take no L's. No, we don't take no L's. Can we get that song changed to consistently takes L's? Because it's not factual at all. Yet still keeps going. If I can do it, you can do it. Don't let people decide your fate. Only you decide what you do with your life. So yeah, Deji's kind of trying to turn it into another redemption arc again already. It's YouTube boxing. You messed up your chance, Deji. You messed up your chance against Vinny Hacker. Just don't rematch Alex Wassabi. If anything, don't box anymore. You've made probably a shit ton of money. Just walk off into the sunset. Alex Wassabi doesn't even seem to care about Deji anymore. He uploaded a video, Dear Deji's Big Brother, in which he calls out KSI to fight. And before we talk about Alex Wassabi's video on KSI, for context, KSI made a video on Deji after the fight and just laid into Deji hard, like went off on him. And the guy who was fighting Deji is now Deji's defender and protector, which is, I mean, even more fucking embarrassing if you're Deji, to be honest.
And the more I think about it, the more heated I get. So I'm gonna try my best to keep a level head throughout through this.
You actually made Alex Wassabi look good. You made this man look good.
Okay. If you haven't seen KSI's video that came out yesterday, it is pretty much just him doing everything in his power to make sure that if his little brother isn't already at rock bottom, that he 100% is now.
You lost. Oh, you lost. What are you doing? What are you doing? You like losing. Because it looks like you just love it when people feel sorry for you. You don't have what it takes to win a boxing fight.
First of all, Deji, without a doubt, put in more work in this camp to get ready for this fight than he ever has before.
I mean, it's so embarrassing just watching this. Being Deji, this guy's defending you after beating you up. Like, how pathetic is that?
I let all this beef between us go. I let it go. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go to London. I'm gonna get in the ring with Deji, with the whole entire UK against me, that we would let this all go. Win or lose, it'd be done. No more beef. After my fight, I even took the time to greet you in the ring to make sure we were good and put all this to rest.
JJ, your brother's a tough man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
And I was expecting a fair play Alex Wassabi tweet. Something like that, like you did for Vinny. I guess that's just too much to ask from somebody like you. That's just not who you are. JJ, just do me a favor and keep that weight up, boy. Because if you come anywhere close to entering my weight class, I will humble you. And I guarantee that your little brother, being the good man that he is, will be there to pick up the pieces.
So yeah, you just heard Alex Wassabi tell KSI that he's gonna humble him if he goes down to his weight, which is absolute bollocks. KSI will fuck you up. The fact is, Deji made you look good. Deji made you look way better than you are. You weren't bad, but you weren't great, and Deji just didn't do anything. KSI is completely different. He'll come doing his crazy windmill punches, and, you know, he's got way more power than you, so he'd probably fuck you up, man. I really wouldn't give you a chance in that fight. KSI should fight someone like Austin McBroom, someone who's only had one fight against a guy like Bryce Hall, who wasn't that great. Him versus KSI, I think, makes amazing sense for a warm-up fight. Austin McBroom didn't look too bad. KSI's beat Logan Paul. I say, make that matchup happen. That is a damn good warm-up fight for KSI. Alex Wassabi, man, I don't want to watch Alex Wassabi box KSI. I just don't. In the comments below, do you think KSI versus Austin McBroom is the warm-up fight to make?
You are an absolute legend. You are a legend, bro. Never giving up. Always getting back in the ring. And watching your maturity grow with each fight, that's something that your fans, including me, is gonna take and apply to their own journeys. They're gonna learn from that. And that's you. You got what it takes. You got the discipline. You get better each time.
Why is the Alex Wassabi giving Deji like the fucking wettest blowjob of his life? Like, just stop, man. I understand being humble and gracious and winning and in victory, but like, you don't have to sit there and just start deep throating the guy. Alex Wassabi aside, KSI has uploaded a video about Alex Wassabi yesterday titled "This Guy Wants to Humble Me." I'm excited to see what KSI has to say, and I hope to fuck that he just doesn't like accept the rematch. It's too easy.
A lot of things have been said, and a certain person believes that they can beat me. So, you know what, without further ado, I mean, to be honest, I think it's kind of funny that I'm talking about this guy who can't even get 1 million views on his video. And fam, how long has he been in the game? 10 years plus? Bro, 11.5 million subscribers. Still can't get 1 million views on his videos. Hilarious.
KSI's ego is crazy, man. I like KSI. Like, people think I hate him. I get asked that all the time. Yeah, he obsesses over views, man. It cringes me out a bit when someone just obsesses over views like it's the everything in the world. You can't argue with him, though, either, because he does get hella views. So
he showed no heart in the fight against you. Like, what the hell? We were watching the same fight. The fact that you were able to say hi to a fan during you fighting Deji says it all.
Yeah, what's up, my man?
Like, fam, try that shit with me.
yeah, I seen this clip circulating around on Twitter and stuff. Alex Wassabi is like chatting to one of his mates while he's fighting Deji. If that shit doesn't tell you how easy he had that fight and how bad Deji's performance was, nothing will. And listening to KSI, he's slagging off Deji again. I have nothing wrong with slagging off Deji. He's great. KSI said in their spar the week before the fight, Deji was way better. So I don't know if they recorded it or have any footage. That'd be great to watch. I can understand KSI's frustration a lot more if he was expecting this Deji that he sparred against to come fight Alex Wassabi and probably mash him, and then he just lost.
Now on to Big Brother KSI.
This guy is literally a child in a grown man's body.
Bro, you need to chill out.
Damn, ladies and gentlemen, He got me there. What an insult from Alex Wassabi. I told you guys you won't like him when he's angry. Jesus. Your voice is higher than women that you've been dating. You were such a bitch that you cry when you're masturbating. You gotta sit down every time you gotta pee, thinking that you're scary when you're talking about me.
Bro, you need to chill out.
Unbelievable. How can I compete? How can I compete? How can I beat that guy? How can I beat?
Keep the hate on me like you've been doing for years. Make a laughing at Alex Wassabi 3. I don't care. But why do you have to put your brother down? Does it make you feel better?
Oh, don't worry, bro. I'll make sure to make a laughing at Alex Wassabi 3 if we ever fight. I'll be sure to film it after the fight when I show everyone how shit you are. And Alex, I'm not trying to bring him down. I'm trying to send him to hell so he can wake the fuck up and be serious for once. I need him to be serious about this boxing thing, man.
KSI goes on to talk about filming another Try Not to Laugh version 3 on Alex Wassabi if they ever fight. Nah, man. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't want to watch this fight. This is too shit. KSI just said he wasn't trying to bring Deji down. He was trying to send him to hell. Why does Deji need to be serious about boxing? He just needs to stop. Like, why can't you just be like, yo, Deji, time to relax. Like, time to stop doing this. You don't have to do it. Why does he have to take it seriously? Maybe as an older brother, the best advice is probably just to fucking stop. Next in KSI's video, he sees Alex Wassabi call him out. Fair to say, KSI thinks he'll win.
Just do me a favor and keep that weight up, boy. Because if you come anywhere close to entering my weight class, I will humble you.
Humble me! He's going to humble me! How? How? You think what you did to my bro you could do to me? Do you know who I am? I haven't even been in the ring for 2 to 3 years and I'd still fuck you up. What are you doing?
So yeah, fair to say KSI doesn't think Alex Wassabi can humble him. I agree with that. I think KSI would walk right through. That's why it's just not a fun fight. I don't want to watch it. I don't think many people would want to watch that. Maybe you need 2 more warm-up fights. So maybe Alex Wassabi, Austin McBroom, Jake. However, Jake Paul runs through every YouTuber, in my opinion. I don't think anyone can beat Jake Paul, any YouTuber. KSI probably does need a few warm-up fights. Like he said in the video, I don't think he has to train to fight Alex Wassabi. Like, what motivation would KSI have to, he clearly has no respect for the guy, so it's not a challenge, KSI probably wants a bit of a challenge. And while we're on the topic of Jake Paul has been making the rounds. In KSI's new video, he talks about Jake Paul and how he gets more views than everyone.
Put some respect on my name. Nigga, me doing a Try Not to Laugh gets more views in 1 month than you get in a whole year. All your videos combined don't reach my video in 1 month, bro. So shut up. View-wise, Alex, I shit on you. Same with Jake Paul and all these other scumbags.
So KSI obviously said that in Alex Wassabi video, in which Jake Paul replies with, all them views, but he still didn't make more than $10 million this year. The beauty is, I could get 0 views and make 50 million this year. I'm not a prisoner to the social media ecosystem on YouTube. How many views does Jay-Z get on YouTube? All these influencers like KSI need to level up and boss up like me. But who knows what's going to happen next, because we've got a lot going on. There's been talk of Jake Paul, Conor McGregor as well, and the Nelk Boys Full Send podcast. But yeah, YouTube boxing's gone fucking nuts.